Hi everyone. So in this video we will be talking about TCS NQT 2026 hiring. Important things to know. This video is very important if you will be giving the TCS NQT 2026. Okay, so it is a very important video because in this video we will be discussing some important points which many candidates don't know and what the problems and challenges they can face in TCS NQT 2026. Also, you guys were asking about the free series of TCS. Okay, so yesterday we uploaded the free series first video in which we solved the previous year questions of coding. Okay, although the response is not good at all, so if you will guys not show support on the free series video, definitely there will be less videos in the free series. Okay, we will be uploading the free series, but there will be less videos because if the students are not watching, then definitely the effort which we are putting in is of no worth. Okay, so if you have not seen the first video, it is about the coding questions of previous year, and coding question is very important if you want to crack TCS NQT for digital and prime role. Okay, apart from this we will be discussing so many things. Okay, so first of all I just want to get you know one thing, that if you want to prepare for TCS, okay, TCS NQT 2026, a very important part is the daily practice is very important. Okay, daily practice. Also the main important part in the TCS NQT is there are a lot of topics, okay, to prepare, but the main problem is, suppose there is around 20 questions in aptitude, like quant and reasoning, but the students don't know what they should prepare. Okay, we are giving the exact instructions to the students, like what they need to prepare for the TCS NQT exam. The clear instructions we are providing to the students. Okay, also we are providing daily practice to students. Okay, daily practice test we are providing to the students according to the topics. Already 1000 plus questions collections we have which you can use for your practice. Okay, there are a lot of things. Okay, I'll just show you. So here in the daily practice series, I'll just show you about the TCS. Okay, so basically, when you will come on this page, you will get TCS NQT mock test. In the daily test for practice, there are a lot of practice tests we provided till now. From 15th of October, already we are providing each and every instruction about the topic. If you will become late purchasing this series, definitely you will be missing out some things. So from 15th October, we already started. So if you can see here, daily practice test students are getting with dates. Okay, and with the important topics we are providing the practice sets. Already 1000 plus questions collection is available in this test series with proper around 7 mock test here, one we are also adding, so total 8 mock test. Okay, with proper TCS PYQ type of questions, it will be a lot for you. Apart from this, we will be providing you the practice set around 18 around 800 plus questions we are providing in the practice set in verbal and reasoning and quant. Okay, now think yourself, if you will be solving more than 40 or 50 questions daily, your practice will be very good for TCS NQT. So we are providing a lot of content. Okay, and definitely the price is very less, so you can purchase it. Okay, and instructions we will be providing you in this group, which is TCS NQT WhatsApp group. Make sure to join this WhatsApp group also. Okay, so link will be in the description for the mock test, and let's start. So the first important thing is it is in phases. So many candidates actually think that we will be getting the TCS NQT exam on the same date. So if you are from different college from 2026, okay, there will be exam in the different centers in the different dates. Okay, so suppose for some candidates they will be maybe getting the exam on 10th of November. Okay, some candidates maybe will get on 15th of November, some candidates maybe will be getting the exam on 20th of November. So there will be some different phases. In different phases, different students will be having their test. Okay, so it is very important that you will be actually a little bit patient with TCS NQT. Second important thing is foundation section is mandatory. Now, why it is important? Suppose your performance is very good in advanced section. Okay, suppose you are a pro coder, so in the advanced section you solved all the two coding question. Okay, and in the advanced logical plus mathematics also your performance is good. But if your score in foundation section is not good, okay, then you will be not getting selected for any position. Okay, so at least for getting selected in any position, your performance in the foundation section should be good. So around for 20 questions in quant, it should be around 12 13 at least. 12 would be a good score for reasoning. Okay, 12 would be a good score for English. 12, 13 would be a good score out of 25, and in reasoning out of 20. Okay, so at least this score, keep in the mind, you are scoring in the foundation section, because if you will not clear this, you will be not getting any position. Foundation section level is hard than other companies. This is also very important. So the level of TCS NQT is hard. Okay, in the foundation section up from other companies, the questions are lengthy, the questions are calculative. Okay, because the cutoff is not so much high. So if you are getting 20 questions in quant, okay, there is no negative marking. So I am assuming if you will attempt all the questions, at least 3 to 4 tukka you will be doing good. Okay, now if you will doing 3 to 4 tukkas, only you need to solve 8 questions out of 16. Okay, so 8 questions out of 16 you need to solve it correct. Okay, or apart from the tukka, you can say 8 questions you need to solve from 20 questions, and remaining 12 questions you can do the tukkas also. Okay, but I will not suggest that, but there is no negative marking. So it is hard, but the cutoff is not so much high. Okay, so if you are good with at least 5 to 6 topics, if you are very very good in the you actually uh, need not to prepare all the topics, but if you are good with some certain topics that you are confident you will be able to clear them, it is a very good thing. Okay, so foundation section question is a little bit lengthy and calculative, but it's fine. Okay, advanced section, now this is important for TCS digital and prime. Okay, so if you want to get digital and prime, your score in the advanced section should be good, and the advanced section level is easy than foundation section. Okay, so it is a kind of easy level of test than foundation section. Okay, so level will be little bit easy. Okay, other thing is, in the advanced section, okay, in the advanced section there will be two coding questions. There will be two coding questions. Okay, in this two coding question, if you will able to solve one or one plus, might be you will be getting the digital. If you will solve all two, maybe you will be getting the prime profile. Okay, also depends what is your score in the logical plus aptitude section in the advanced section. Okay, so advanced section is for digital and prime profile. Now coding is important. Why it is important? Coding is very very important, because if you want to get digital and prime, anyway you will be not getting both of these profile if you will not solve at least one question in coding. Okay, so that's why the coding is very very important if you want to go for a higher package for digital or prime. One coding question at least you need to solve, so it is very very important. So coding, make sure you will prepare good. And what I heard is, if you will do good performance in coding, if your performance is very very good in coding, even if your score is low in the other section, they will consider. That's why coding score is very very important, so try to solve as much as you can. Input related compile issues, this is another very important point. So TCS compiler is not good. This is the point which many students don't know, and many candidates face the problem with the compiler, because the input system of the compiler, the input system of the compiler is not good, the output system of the compiler is not good, and nothing is good about the TCS compiler which we have seen in the past. Okay, so mentally prepared that how will you take the input and how will be you will take the output. Okay, there are a lot of videos available related to it. I will be also making some videos, but this input output thing in the coding question is very very important, because the compiler is not good, and many times students face the problem related to input and output. Like, they will be directly asking you to take the input of a array, okay, without the loop. They will be just giving a array in the input which you need to take as an input, like 2 3 4 5. Okay, so this kind of array they will be giving you in the string format, and that you need to take a input as a integer array. So this kind of inputs thing they do in the compiler. So time is, there is a lot of time, the question level will be easy, but the input thing will be very suspicious. Normalization would be there. So for many shifts the coding question level will be high, for many shifts the coding question level will be easy. So there will be certain normalization. You cannot stick to the same score. So for last year, for an example, in one shift they asked the question about graph, in one shift, in other shift they only asked the question related to arrays. Okay, so there would be some normalization also depending upon the students, the performance of the students in particular shift, and how many coding questions they solved in that shift. Okay, and related to compiler issue also, because many candidates in one shift got the compiler issue also. So depending upon the compiler and the performance in the coding, also the normalization, there will be a lot of factors, and the level of the that phase, because in each and every phase the level of the difficulty will be different. Some phase might be easy, some phase may be little bit difficult. So depending upon that, there will be some normalization. Okay, no negative marking, again an important point. There will be no negative marking in TCS. Okay, so it is again an important point. So at least try to attempt all the questions. These are the all instructions. Baki, if you are preparing for the TCS, I will hardly suggest you to purchase a mock test, because see, a lot of free content is also available on YouTube, but the main issue with TCS is the timer. In the mock test, the main benefit is you will be getting a timer, because the questions are lengthy. I 100% believe that you can do very, very good using the free content, but the main problem is the timer. Okay, because suppose if you are solving a question in 2 to 2.5 minutes, that would not make a sense, and you cannot make a clock and you can solve like that. Okay, so that's why in the timer we have the strict timelines to solving the question. Suppose if you are solving number systems, you will be getting some specific timer for that. Okay, so that's why it is very, very important. But you can purchase clear instruction with the weightage also, you will be getting on the TCS NQT WhatsApp group, which is also important. So I'll be putting out the link of the mock test in the description, and I hope you guys like the video. Thank you so much for watching.